Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Divinity walkthrough. Alright, so we are in, I don't know where this place is. This is basically the end of the game here. And we need to destroy or set Astarte's body, I guess, on fire here. Oh, burning. There we go. Okay. What's in the ashes? A key, alright. Okay. So yeah, the previous video there I had to cut out a ton of footage because I could not figure out what I needed to do for a very long time. But alright, so now that was the key to this door. And I believe that's the final, I don't know if that was even considered a puzzle, kind of, sort of. I believe that was pretty much it.
Look here, the general that was, the guardian that was. The voids pray to thee for 1/3 and final time. If only I could rally you still. But there isn't enough magic left in this dying cosmos to rally you still. Time is a waning word, Fallen One. For it is short, and it is you that is doing the trimming. Your final moments draw nigh. Your fear is an instrument of failure. It always has been. Defeat is your destiny, little general.
Yes, time relentless. Do what you do so well. Give in to fear and void.
Okay, so we have, what was that, General Alyssa's spirit, kind of, sort of, not really though. What is this thing? Some crystal. Let's pickpocket her. Ah, nothing. Oh, you spirits in your empty pockets. Okay, alright, here we go. Let's get it on. Alright, so here's the trife, and I don't know, a bunch of, I think he's got like a bunch of spirits, or, okay, void wanderers. I think these guys are immune to tenebrium damage, so, I mean, we're gonna see here. Or at least, hopefully, I at least try to attack with some. She doesn't have any. And I don't remember if I'm supposed to attack this crystal or not. We'll find out. But I probably should get some summons going on here. Oh my god, what's going on here? I'm getting destroyed here. I don't know why she just took so much damage. That must have been some sort of kind of like a poison effect that's on her. At least that's what it looks like. I'm not 100% sure though. I don't know. No, Nick. Oh no, she hasn't acted yet. I guess we'll see. We'll see once it's actually Nicolita's turn. Here we go. So if she takes a bunch of damage too, no, doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, so I don't know why. I must have missed something. Why Ambrosia took a bunch of damage there. So, all right, so let's get some buffs going here. Going with the full summon. Summon everything! Alright. Oh, no. Oh, what happened there? Why was he able to move when he was petrified? That was goofy. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Oh, nice. Man. Alright, we almost took one of those wanderers down in one turn. And got them both tripped. Very nice. I should say 2 of them. I don't know how many there actually are here. It looks like, what, maybe 4? Chop. Chop. Alright. Yeah, he's petrified. I don't know why he was able to move there. That's in alright. And boy, he's got some really good defenses against elements here. Yeah, because she is all buffed up. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's not true. Looks like Medora doesn't actually have that many buffs on. And then did her rage not actually... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Morel. I thought that was Medora there for a second. Not the case. Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Okay, wow, looks like maybe, is this only the Trife left? Enough action points, what? Alright, hopefully here, nope, so right there I should have used Rage with Medora. I'm not really sure why I didn't. Yes, quite odd. And, oh, blasted. Nope, okay, so even the Trife isn't immune to Tenebrium damage here, so I thought he might be, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like he's still taking damage. Okay, so he just summoned
blessings of the void upon you, our
like
savior.
an undead version of Ikara and Arhu, it looks like. Yeah, and she looks like she's buffing him up.
You are a pussy.
But I'm a tiger. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Well, who put the cat drag?
Look what the cat dragged in. Oh, that's cute. Stun failed. I don't know. It looked like it worked right there.
The void will take you, and then it will take the whole of
Alright,
existence.
let's get this guy taken down, huh? What am I doing here? There we go. Let's get this guy taken down, shall we?
You cannot hope to win. First, the void will take you, and then it will take the whole of existence.
Oh, jeez, he's taking so little damage.
The
Ugh.
looks.
My fire wand is doing a bunch of damage, but not my water. Yeah, he's... I don't know, maybe did Ikara give him a shield or something like that that absorbed more water damage or something? Oh, boom. Okay, so apparently once you take him down, the little spirit things die too, so... And then...
Well done, comrade.
I don't know if I needed
That
to
beast
destroy that
deserved no
crystal or not, but I did.
Finally, he is dead. The trickster, the instigator, is no more. Perhaps, if he is lucky, death is indeed a void, and he'll have what he desired. After all, even this galling creature but followed its instincts. Same as we.
Thank the gods we're awake. I was just conscious enough to realize that we were trapped in horror sleep, but not so much that I could force myself to end the nightmare. You must have triggered our waking yourselves. Tell me, what happened?
Of course.
The fact that you're here now means you must have bested him, conquered the trickster in his own element. Well done. Without his aid, Leandra will be all the more susceptible to our intervention. Yes, a more malevolent form of magic I can hardly imagine. It shouldn't surprise me that Leandra was capable of inflicting it upon us. And yet, those locked in that terrible state are doomed to relive their worst nightmares over and over forever. Most never realize they're dreaming, much less summon the strength to defeat that which torments them. Because the nightmare was of your mind's material, your waking should have triggered hers as well. She'll likely awaken at any moment. But before she does, Source Hunter, I must ask you something vital. Ikara is desperate to rejoin the Forge of Souls between her sister and herself. She believes that doing so will redeem Leandra. She believes she is strong enough to overcome the darkness that has overtaken her sister. I am less certain. Ikara is a sorcerer more powerful than any I have ever known, until Leandra. I am not at all convinced that Ikara is capable of controlling her sister, and I fear rejoining their souls may in fact only strengthen Leandra. Normally, two forged souls live bonded, though separate, in their respective bodies. It is my fear that the rival powers within these sisters will create something new. Perhaps a third, or perhaps a single entity, neither totally Ikara nor Leandra. Ikara has suffered terribly at the hands of her sister, as have we all. But still, Ikara's love has never wavered. Not when Leandra and I betrayed her. And not even now that she has nearly caused the destruction of the realm. I don't know if I will ever know a love like that. I helped myself to a flake of their light. And look at all that's happened in the aftermath. Some powers I will never understand, but I should say no more. Please, no word to Ikara of what I said. But when the time comes, I hope you'll heed my warning.
It's over? Oh, thank the gods, that was grueling, to say the very least. My sister certainly has a sense of drama, doesn't she? And very little good taste. That inn, of all places. That night. Not sure you suffered as equally as the rest of us, Zandalore, but I suppose we're quite past the time for accusations. Let's move on. Leandra is likely waiting for us even now. We will need to weaken her before we can use the spell to repair our Soul Forge Guardians. She's far too powerful now to subject to such volatile magic, but once subdued, the spell should be entirely effective. These I will gladly face, if it means there's even a remote chance of saving her. I've already lost my sister once. If I can help it, I won't lose her again. Onward, Guardians, wherever you lead. Onward, Guardians, wherever you lead.
We're getting closer. So is the void.
Okay, wow, all kinds of fun dialogue there. So, just obviously a lot of more storyline related stuff and kind of hey, let's keep going. I don't think there's anything here. Nope. So let's go interact with this portal. And this next battle is, or can be, pretty brutal. I do know that I had to restart it at least once, because I was not happy with how it was going. But Ikara and Zandalore help you out, so, and like big time. They're really strong, and Ikara's got a lot of good healing spells, as well as I think she can resurrect your characters too. But I needed to start it off a lot better.
How long it's been. It does my heart good to stand before you both one last time.
quite a bit easier to get a good look at you without a bloody icicle in the way, Leandra dear. You're looking well, in any case. Slaughter and destruction quite become you.
Forgive me for that, sister. I feared that you would endanger us both before the crucial moment. If I had known that I'd already become too powerful for the end of your life to cause the end of mine, I might have spared you the indignity.
It's true then. Our soul forge is broken.
Nearly so, yes. With forces of such tremendous power sharing my soul and mind, yours has simply loosened its grip. But we were never meant to be so joined, sister. It was only the spit and string of childhood panic that bound us. Now, we are free.
I don't want to be free of you, Leandra. I never have. We are a single whole, you and I. Without you, I am weak. And without me... Without me, you've lost your way, sister. The slaughter of the imps. The sacrifice of so many by your immaculates. How can you say you act of your own will? You are no murderer.
Wake up! I am what I am. But what we are about to become is greater than all of that.
You mean you intend to destroy us?
Ah, he speaks. Let me clarify, dearest Sandalore. There is a difference between destruction and oblivion. You destroyed our family and left its fragments struggling for breath in your wake. I intend to erase it completely, to wipe it clean from existence. No more suffering, no more sorrow. We will all find perfect peace at last.
I never intended to do wrong by you, Leandra. I loved you. Both of you. Then as I do now.
Enough! Both of you! All of you! Enough! This ends here and now. The more you struggle, the more this will hurt. I don't want to hurt you. Don't you see that?
Okay, so I made a little cut here in the video because, like I said, I had to redo this battle because I did not start out really well the last time. And so actually what I did there was actually I just summoned a couple of undead decapitors right next to Leandra. Now, so if you notice here what these demons do is they'll, oh my god, nearly one-shot my characters. That's what they'll do. As well as one of them will cast kind of like invincibility on one of the other ones. And actually two of them do that. And then the third one casts invincibility on Leandra, sorry. So basically what you have to do is just kill the one that doesn't have invincibility on it first, and then kind of like repeat the process. So unfortunately it's kind of an endurance battle because you just plain can't like take out Leandra right away, you know, and end the fight, you know, immediately. So so there's that. One of the things that you can do here is like what I just did, is teleport the demons away, especially the ones that are invulnerable right away, because they're just going to be able to yeah, destroy you without, you know, really repercussions because they're invulnerable. So you can kind of, you know, teleport them away and make them waste time to get back to you. I think some of these guys will be able to just one-shot your summons with the, you know, the destroy summon spell. I think anyway. We're gonna find out. But here's Ikara working her magic here with her heals. Like I said, she's got some really good heals, and Zandalore does pretty good too. He's got some. I think he does more buffing, and then he'll actually attack the enemies quite a bit too. Ikara doesn't really attack much. She just kind of, like I said, she kind of just heals, and I guess she does do some buffs. I think she cast Fortify on somebody. So there's that. I think that was her anyway that cast that. But yeah, as far as actually dealing damage, Ikara doesn't do much. She's just, you know, really more there for heals, which is fine. But alright, so this is the guy, this is the demon that wasn't protected right away. So I'm going to try to get him down as fast as I can. And then I think Leandra summons some Void Knights up here. And if I remember correctly, she'll keep spawning them too. So, like I said, this battle is really more about outlasting the opponents and, you know, just gradually taking them down. It really does help to get some of these Void Knights either down right away or, you know, at the very least have a couple of decapitators or some summons to kind of just absorb damage for you. You know, just added targets really help, I guess I should say. But other than that, yeah, it's just the normal stuff. It's just the only real difference is, again, the demons casting invulnerability on each other, which is a bit annoying. But you know, like I said, if you can kind of keep them away from you, that helps. So teleport helps. Otherwise, you know, you can always just run away from them and wait for the invulnerability to come off. You don't really want to let Zandalor and Ikara die, though. That's probably pretty tough to have that happen, but I mean, I think it still can. I don't know that I've ever actually had them die, but yeah, I suppose if they get overwhelmed, it could happen. Makes sense, but yeah. All right, so it's not. This one started out okay, you know, aside from almost getting my one main character one shot there. But yeah, other than that, I think it's going all right. We've got one or two of the Void Knights down. One of the demons is already dead too. And then here, if you notice, the decapitators just are able to take so much punishment. It's so nice. And then this guy, look at that demon, wasted his entire turn just trying to get back to something to attack. So that was really nice too. Unfortunately, though, he's still, yeah, both of these guys still say that they're invulnerable. This guy's stunned, which is another really nice thing. I'm not really sure how that happened or why that guy's stunned. I don't know if there was... Yeah, even that guy's stunned, too. So, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe, I don't know if they've got, like, blood. I don't know. It looks like something was on the ground, so I don't know if that was blood that got electrified somehow. I really actually wasn't paying attention, so I'm not sure how that happened, but... Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez, Zandalor, be careful, buddy. It does look, though, like, my characters have the remorse debuff. I don't know what that does. I'm honestly not sure. But it looks like that's what happens when you attack the Void Knights. So I guess maybe be careful with that. What am I trying to do here? Teleport another one of the demons. Oh! So I was trying to separate them, just to try to make sure that they're not able to cast invulnerability on each other. There's another Void Knight down. So yeah, we're not doing too bad here. Not too bad at all. I'm not sure after that initial, you know, after their initial turns there, where the Void monsters cast invulnerability on each other and then on Leandra. I'm not sure if they'll just stick to the same targets. Like, I think this is the guy, Yale whatever off, something or other. I'm not sure if he's the one that cast on Leandra, but I think he did. So I figured I would just try to keep him away from Leandra, and so I think I'm just trying to cast this teleport at maximum range here. I'm trying to get the most range out of it. There we go. So hopefully now he won't be able to cast again on her anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how this all shakes out. Or even if they do, because I don't remember from the first. It was the first time there I had to restart the battle. I'm not sure if they actually did cast like a second round of invulnerabilities, and that's why I kind of got, I think I kind of got run down, you know, just ended up with too many enemies or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Or I just figured I'd keep them separate now and try to make sure that they can't move to each other and cast in the same turn. But we will see how that plays out. he's gotta run back. Oh, swipe. Okay. And alright, so he's not invulnerable, so I can, looks like I can deal some damage to him now. And I assume that means everybody else is vulnerable as well. Yes. Alright. Oh, nice crit. Doesn't seem to be immune to any damage, so that's nice. Zandalor is buffing himself up with what would I just assume is pointless buffs.
And again.
Yeah, I don't know if anything is going to use fire elemental attacks here, but it looks like that's what he gave himself. Oh, there's a car actually attacking once for almost nothing. So yeah, not gonna be doing much offensively, and this guy looks like he's really weak to water. Ooh, nice. Wow, that was a lot of crits with that offhand one. That was like almost every round was a crit with that thing. Alright, they are dropping like flies now. Shouldn't be too much longer. Oh my gosh. Ooh, nice crit. Medora with the crit for 666 damage. That's cute. Excuse me. So that's with Rage and Oath of Destruction on her. And here we've got Leandra knockdown and stun. Beautiful. Okay. So this should pretty much be it. Oh wow, she's barely taking any damage though. Wow! Yeah, she's got some really strong elemental defense. Oh, she's frozen now too. Alright, Leandra is not getting up, I am guessing. Crunch. Yeah, wow. Crits for 60? That's not great. Although, it looked like that offhand one was doing better damage. Nope. And there my characters are immune to stun, so.
As good as a new pet.
There we go, 202. Not too bad. There we go. That's where our damage is coming in at with these decapitators. Doing work. And, ooh, there we go. The tenebrium damage. Ugh, yeah, that was a, oh my god. Crit for 350 something? That was nice. Yep, we'll use adrenaline for sure. That was totally worth it.
The spell. Use it now. I must repair our soul forge. It's the only way to end this.
Ikara, I can't let you do this. Even now, Leandra is too powerful, too corrupted for you to control. If you merge your souls, she will consume you completely.
I don't know what's happened to her, how she's become what she has, but it is my duty to help her if I can. I can't expect you to understand. Guardians, the spell.
The risks are too great. We can play party to no such thing. Zandalor is right. If Leandra seizes control of Ikara, we could lose our ally and gain a powerful enemy.
Thank you, Guardian. Leandra chose this path, and now she must walk it to its bitter end. Ikara, Leandra cannot be saved. With or without the Soul Forge, her fate was sealed the moment she invoked the Void. There is no sense in consigning you to destruction alongside her.
It is done.
Sister.
Such a beautiful soul could cause
It's
so
done.
much.
My sister's suffering was great, and the suffering she wrought was even greater. I'm glad it's over.
Okay, so you get to make a choice here whether or not you want to repair the Soul Forge with the sisters, which is what I did. I think that's the way to go, to be honest.
She dropped something, Guardian. A
You don't
scepter of
have
some
to.
kind. It throbs with the same magic as the portal behind her. She must have been using it to safeguard the way to the first garden. Onward, Guardian.
And so I would say that actually right before that battle, as always, you know, save, and then definitely before you make that choice on whether or not you want to repair the Soul Forge, and then just, you know, see for yourself what you get, kind of, you know, by doing it each way. Again, I would say that repairing the Soul Forge is the way to go, or at least that seems to be the better option, but it does have some actually adverse effects for the final battle, I'd say. It's just, it's a little strange, and actually, I think I've got footage of that, so before I, you know, go into that too much, you'll actually get to see that. I suppose that will probably, yeah, that'll be the next video.
If Ikara wishes it, it is not our place to tell her otherwise. As Ikara says, reforging them may be the only way left of redeeming whatever is left of Leandra's soul.
Leandra, it is time. Now, Guardians, the Soul Forge, before it's too late.
Don't you dare! Stay away from me! No! Oh!
It is done.
This power, Guardian, I am doubled. I am refined.
It is I, Ikara, and yet I have become so much more. My sister's soul, its torment, its anger has transformed within me, strengthened me, and yet it still remains intact. We are one, though still distinct. We are forged, though not melded. Leandra has always been part of me. We are, at our very core, inseparable. But what drove her down her dark path is quiet now, still as crystal. She cannot, would not harm us any longer. Of course, we haven't much time left. I feel stronger than I ever have, Guardian. Stronger than I thought possible. We will not fail against the Void.
In facing and defeating the Void, Leandra might, at least in part, be redeemed. Join us. With their powers combined, these sisters will be a formidable ally against the Void.
I will not fail you, Guardian. Together, we will undo Leandra's wrongs. Rivellon will triumph. Take this wand. Leandra says she had it crafted as the ultimate weapon against her Death Knight army. Its magic can disable them and... What's that, sister? She says you must use it to reignite this last portal. It will take us to Astarte and the Void. It will take us to where we must stage our final stand against Oblivion.
Okay, so I did do the, or went through the dialogue. Whoops. Okay, so I went through the dialogue there with, Ikara and told her that, you know, we wouldn't risk the Soul Forge, and then immediately reloaded my game and went with the Soul Forge option. Now here, I found an interesting thing. If you have your weapons out and you interact with the Soul Forge sisters, they kind of bug out and they'll stay there. Now the good thing is, if you do that before you step through the portal, you're all right and she'll still follow you. But if you do that after you step through the portal, she bugs out and she'll just stay there and she won't follow you and help you out in battle. So just be careful, I guess. Normally, and I don't know why my weapons were out like that, but yeah, I guess just know that that's something that happens. And what am I doing? Oh, did I have to use the Death Knight spell on that thing for some reason? That's kind of weird. Whatever. And then she does get, Leandra drops, I think it's like a staff, and then I don't know if you can actually use that if you go with the Soul Forge option.
Such power.
This must be it.
And then she drops the control rod too for the Death Knights, which is amazing. It lets your character one-shot Death Knights for a little bit of
This is the dwelling of the gods.
a little bit of
You'd think they'd spring for something in a better neighborhood.
AP. Oh, okay, so I was wrong. It looks like she's not following us. So she got bugged out when I interacted with her while my weapons were out. So even though I've gone through the portal now, she's still not following us. So she came through the portal, but she's not following us around, obviously. So I end up actually restarting my game here, so hopefully we'll actually see what is kind of supposed to happen. And then here's a hidden chest with, I don't know, I don't know, something was in here, and then I don't know if I was even able to identify this because I don't have a character with me, because Jahan was the one that had my really high lore master ability. And so now I don't have anybody to actually identify that, and there's no way to get back to Jahan from this point. So, anyways, all right. So we've got a big fight coming up here with the Death Knights that I will go over in the next battle or in the next video. But yeah, I had tried to. In one of my previous videos, I had found some bug here where I think I used the Man-at-Arms charge ability. And I charged into the middle of them, and for some reason they didn't attack me. And I was able to just use the control wand over and over until they had all died. And again, I don't know, that was some bug. Obviously, well, maybe it's not obvious, but it's probably should be obvious that you're not supposed to be able to just one-shot them all without even starting a battle. But I'm going to actually do the battle well, it's legit. It's a pretty easy fight, but we'll do that in the next video. So, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.